How's it going, everyone? This is Anthony, aka Comics Are Great, coming to you live from New York City. I hope everyone is doing well. I was hoping to have a guest today, but it looks like he didn't show up. So instead of that, I decided that I was going to go through and continue with what I did yesterday. I'll just update my thumbnail after the video and make the corrections to the details. I mean, unless if he shows up, then I'll leave it as is. But for now, uh, because it's 9/17, and while I was originally going to do Spider-Man as my next set of books, because I'm not exactly prepared for Spider-Man books, because I would have to dig them out, put them in a certain order, and see which ones are volume 1, volume 2, and such and such. Since I have the Batman books right in front of me, I figured I might as well do that. So, just to let you guys know, I'm gonna be adding this video then to my CRG's comic series. Okay, and this will wind up being episode 2 for the time being. So if you guys haven't subscribed yet, for those of you who are looking at this video, do me a favor, give me a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel. Okay, posting new content. I'm trying to do it almost every day, and on top of doing whatnot and trying to add stuff to Instagram and Twitter. So I'm trying to develop something. I don't know what it is. I'm just rolling with the flow. And you know what they say, necessity is the mother of invention. Well, for me, this is necessity at this point. All right. So yesterday I showed off my books for Batman Volume 1. Okay. And it was a pretty long list. Okay. The video wound up being close to 55 minutes. We had some fun. And well, today we got volume 2. But volume 2 is much shorter. Okay. This is pretty much volume 2. So it's not bad. Okay. Yeah. So unlike volume 2, I didn't really read a lot of volume 1, but I do know some of the things that go on. I know some of uh the writers and the artists that did volume 2. So figured might as well roll with the flow, right? Okie doke. So let's start with go on this side. All right, this is Batman issue 1. So this is New 52, and of course, what's special about this? First of all, this is the first time we have a Batman issue number 1 aside from the original. Okay, so that's what made this especially valuable at the beginning. Okay, it's a brand new. This was the New 52. Brand new universe. Pretty much the same people, but the stories were going to be rewritten or written differently. Okay, so like I said, brand new universe, so brand new beginning. Okay, so this is Batman number 1, and this thing sold out big time. I mean, now you can find it. Okay, this isn't as popular because the New 52 universe has been rewritten again, just like the old universe was rewritten again. All right, so DC likes doing this every so often, and they're currently doing it now. But in any case, so like I said, Batman Volume 1, written by Scott Snyder, who's currently doing Nocterra, and drawn by Greg Capullo, who's pretty much doing cover duties. And I know he does cover work for the Spawn titles. Besides that, I don't know if he's doing any interior work, but during this time, he did this book. Okay. And this is also the Court of Owls storyline, which has possibly a lot to do with the next Batman movie. So just to let you guys know, this book will probably go up in value depending on if that storyline does come to fruition within the next few months, as far in the movie world. Okay. So next one is Batman #2. All right. Again, like I said, written by Snyder and drawn by Capullo. Nice cover art here. Capullo does some great work, and he really put his name out there when he did this series. Next one we got is Batman volume issue #3, and of course over here, and I forgot issue 2. I believe was the first appearance of Talon. Okay, and you see Talon here on the cover, first cover appearance, and this one will definitely be a keeper. This is Batman issue #6. This is the first appearance of the Court of Owls. So this book shot up during the last Batman movie with Robert Pattinson. If they do, like I said, if they do bring the Court of Owls and make them a part of the DC universe in the movies, this will skyrocket again. Okay, so bear that in mind if anyone's interested in buying this. And I neglected to mention, so all these books that I'm showing tonight are up for sale. So if you're interested in buying any of these, you can hit me up on Instagram. My username is ComicsRGreat, just like it is here on YouTube. Or you can reach me on Twitter. And I also have a Whatnot account where I sell. And they have a messaging platform. But I do prefer Twitter and Instagram. Okay. So we got Batman #21. This was part of the 0-year storyline. Not exactly sure what it was. I do know that this was important though. Okay, and this took up a year's worth of issues. Okay, and as you can see, there's this Batman logo here down here, and you'll find this on a few issues. Okay, it wasn't just this one, and this one for an A cover they use cardstock, and that's very important because most of the time they only use cardstock for B, C, and D covers, not A covers. A covers are always paper stock. Okay, and this also is a raised embossed cover as well. Okay, in the back here we have the director's cut, and it's rare for them to put out a director's cut, but they will do it if the issue is important enough, and this one definitely counts. So we have Batman #22, and I like this with the molten lava and going into the Bat logo. Almost makes me think that he's gonna be creating some metallic batarangs or something, you know. We got Batman issue #23, and as you can see, he's putting on his gauntlet, possibly for the first time. So at that point, okay, at the 23rd month, there was Villains Month, okay, and DC decided to do every week for every issue special villains villains covers, and they were all lenticular. Okay, so this one wound up being the most popular, Batman 23.1 with the Joker. Still a great looking cover. Okay, I don't know if you can hear that. Okay, you know that little nice sound that when you scratch lenticular covers. 23.2 is the Penguin. 23.3. Oh, sorry. 23.3 is the Penguin. Sorry, 23.2 is the Riddler. Oh my goodness. Can't get my rogues gallery in check here. So this is the Penguin, and 23.4 is Bane. And Bane, in case some of you don't know, if you're not caught up in your Batman history, he's the one that officially broke Batman in Batman issue #497 from volume 1. All right, so we got here Batman #24. So we went back to the Batman 0 year and Batman 25. So I don't know if you can tell, okay, even though this is an all black issue, the Batman logo and title is all raised embossed, as is the 0 year. So obviously something very important happens here, something dark in Batman's life. And again, issue number 25, definitely worth having. Batman number 26. All right. Issue 27. And also during this time, as you can see, this was a digital copy. So just like what Marvel does with what they still do with the digital codes, but they put a stamp. What DC would do is that they would wrap some of their books in plastic and the code would be in the back. And just like in the 80s, how the newsstand variants have become pretty rare, these, the ones with the digital copy logo on the corner, these have become just as rare, even faster, because a lot of these were destroyed when they weren't purchased. You know, so if you could find one like this that's in near mint condition, especially, pick it up. We got issue number 28. Now, got a nice familiar name here, James Tynion IV. Okay. Okay, let me see. Styx told me that the link isn't working. Sorry about that, dude. Let's see what we can do. I don't know why. Did you click on the link itself and not where it says StreamYard? Because I know that you gotta click on the very, very top. If not, what I'll do is you can here. All right, so let me know. And obviously, you're the only one here right now, but I decided to do it like this. Oh, something Wong. How's it going, dude? Thanks for stopping by. Hope you're doing well, man. I decided to go ahead and start showing my books since Styx was having. I didn't know Styx was having problems, so I guess we're gonna have a combo. Art Chemist. Holy cow! Got a few guys coming in here. Thanks, man. Yo. So we got Batman issue number 28. Well, if Styx can come on, then I'll stop what I'm doing for a bit, and we'll do this. So Batman issue 28, and very familiar name here, James Tynion IV. Okay, and this is when he wasn't as well known as he is now. And again, there's that digital comics inside code. You can't do, you know what, Mike? Well, Styx was the one who came up with the name, to tell you the truth, what grinds CRG's gears, you know. So you know, looking forward to having him on. Here we go. Yo, Styx, how's it going?
Yo, I apologize about that, man.
Oh, that's all right. It's all right.
I was waiting for a notification. Didn't get the notification till late, and then the link wasn't working. But you're right. I had to click the. I don't know. It came through differently.
Let me tell you something. When there've been a number of times where I'll click just the main icon and it won't work. Nothing happens, and I have to remember. Yeah, you got to click the actual link. It would be nice if they set the whole thing up like that. I mean, to me, it's just idiotic that they don't.
That's all right.
But nice to meet you, dude.
Hey, thanks for having me on.
Yeah, man. So what you been up to?
Nothing. Actually, after I got done with your show, I started moving things around here in the museum, as you should probably call it. And then so now it's kind of a jumbled mess. I had to move some of my boxes away from the heater because the
yes.
So
Yeah, it
Gotta move
messes up with the plastic and stuff. I have like 3 boxes in a certain place, and I really have
it.
nowhere to move them. So
Well, it's been off all summer, so now that the snow finally came, I said I better move everything back over to the other place.
all
Not that
right,
there's a huge heater. It's just the principle.
right. Well, no, because if any kind of heat that comes up, will mess with the plastic. It makes them all,
Yeah,
like rubbery and stuff. And
it
sometimes,
starts getting a little wavy.
right.
Yeah,
And not just that, sometimes, depending on how much heat comes, it can mess with the books.
yeah. It's not. It's like I said. It's not like a forced air heat. It's it's my heat system is hydronic,
Oh,
so it's
okay.
more of a radiant heat than a forced air. So it,
Yeah.
it
No,
would have
mine
been
is
fine, but
mine's regular. So I have to
yeah,
be
yeah,
careful with it.
it probably would have been fine. But out of principle, like I said, I wanted to move it for the winter.
All
So,
right, cool.
but what were you on there? What were you talking about? I saw you showing some Batman stuff again.
Yeah, some of my volume 2 stuff. And I mean, volume 2 is a lot easier because since, we all know volume 2 is only 52 issues pretty much. Not like
Yeah,
volume 1. Volume 1 goes up to 713. So I
right.
knew that this video, if I was just doing this, it was going to be a lot shorter, which is fine. Well, volume 3 is still ongoing. We're talking 127, 128 issues to
Yeah.
date. So, but that's just the beginning. As you can see with my stuff back there, eventually I'll be going through that and
Yeah.
showing that as well. So,
So I'll give you a kind of a sneak peek in what's going on behind me
yeah,
here.
sure, man.
Let me move the camera. Like I said, I'm moving things around, so don't get too excited. Let me see, how do I do this here?
So we got Star Wars
I don't know.
there.
Yeah, well, I got tons of crap here. Where do I go? Cam. Oh, there. No, that's not it. More setting.
But yeah,
Camera.
so far, oh yeah, five thumbs up so far. 5 people watching. So we got
Back
the
camera.
2 of us. Art chemist, something Wong from Team. Holy cow, that's a lot of stuff.
Yeah, so I got everything right here. That's all comics.
Wow, man.
I got more in the closet here. I put everything into this one room. So that's where I'm going. That's where I went wrong.
You have room to move in there?
Once I'm finished, I'll have plenty of room. I did before, and like I said,
Right.
I just had to move it to the side, but it's a chore.
Yeah, no, I know what you mean. I mean, for me, other than this back here, okay, I'm not gonna show what I have because my room's a complete mess. Okay, my room's worse than yours. But like I have two plastic ones here. I mean, I could show that because it's off to the side.
Mhm.
Like I have 2 of these here.
The
And
or
I
just
got
like
my pressing machine going back here.
yeah.
And I have like 5 short boxes and 3 long boxes to the side over here,
All right.
plus a stack of 2 stacks of Batman comics.
Right.
So,
Like I said, so over here.
right.
Well, I guess it'd be over here. That's my closet. So I got like 10 more short boxes in there,
Holy cow, man.
plus like a couple other miscellaneous size comic book held things. Over here, I've got my my Doctor Who VHS collection and Beta Max collection
Oh,
book and stuff.
Betamax.
Yeah. Oh my God, I go down rabbit holes, and I make sure the hole is covered because I make sure I get everything.
But Betamax, holy cow. I haven't heard that term in a while.
Yeah, there aren't many of them, so it was an
Oh,
easy find.
yeah.
Well, not easy find, but it was a small find. It wasn't like
Right.
like a buddy of mine. He went down the rabbit hole and started getting Region 2, which is all the PAL UK stuff, and
Oh, man.
that would have taken up this entire room. I'm not going that far down. I'm not getting other region stuff.
Yeah.
I have a couple other region stuff, but not everything.
Yeah, it's got to be tough to find stuff in Betamax format, man.
It can be a challenge, no doubt. Here, I'm gonna hold on. Here, I'm gonna.
Yeah, go ahead. Damn, Betamax.
I can hear a echo.
Oh, okay.
I don't know if that's you or me, but I'll put my earphones in here. So yeah, like I said, VHS, toys, comic books are in here. Regular hardback stuff. I also have a black hole collection, which is the Disney movie.
Oh yes,
Yeah.
I like that movie. My
Yeah.
favorite. And check this out. This summer we went. My family and I went to Disney, and they have all these pins and stuff. So
Mm-hmm.
I found this Vincent pin.
Oh, Vincent, yeah.
Yes, because he was my favorite. I was so enamored with him and old Bob
Yeah.
from the
Well, Bob,
movie.
yeah, Maximilian,
Yeah, yes,
the
yeah.
main enemy. Yeah, that's a great movie.
So when I saw the pin, I was like, oh, dude, I gotta have it, man. This was like,
Yeah,
my
I think I
childhood
got
stuff. So
there was a coin that they put out in like the 90s or early 2000s that I picked up not too long ago.
oh, okay.
So that's another one that I've gotten Betamax.
Wow, man.
Laserdisc. I got that in Laserdisc as well.
No,
CED.
I'm a bad boy. I
Oh, here we go.
download stuff.
Oh well, I got downloaded stuff too, but when the grid goes down and
Yes.
the internet goes away and it comes, you don't have it anymore.
Hey,
Physical
man.
media is going to be there for you. Hopefully, you'll have some kind of way to power it up, though.
That's true. Yeah. Yeah. That I don't have. I would need a UPS battery and stuff. Which
Right?
I hopefully will get one day.
Yeah,
You know,
those things are. I've had one before, and they're heavy and
they're
man,
heavy, but
they're worth
when
it.
when the
They're
power
worth
goes
it.
out, they're worth their weight in gold.
Yeah. Yes, I agree.
Yeah. So what do you do, man?
So for my local school district, I'm a resource officer.
Oh, okay. Oh, that's right. Yes. I mean, we
Yeah,
chatted on whatnot. That's right. That's
yeah,
right. Because I remember you had wanted to buy some stuff, but you couldn't because you had just gotten paid again, and
yeah, yeah.
so
So I don't work during the summer. So
right.
when
Yeah, because
yeah,
school's out and everything. So and
yeah,
you have to stretch those checks.
or get employment elsewhere during the summer, which is
Yeah.
what I did. So
All right. So no, man. So what comics do you like buying or selling? I mean, well, selling, I know you sell everything,
so
but what do you like buying for
yeah,
yourself?
so for my collection, I got ASM. My ASM collection stretches from let's see what's the like I got I might goes from like issue 4 on up
Oh
without a
wow,
break
so you're deep, 84.
yeah, so without a break. So Silver Age, first appearance of Sandman,
Wow.
all the way up to the current. I'm missing 10 issues of Silver Age, mostly the single digit stuff.
Oh
So
yeah, that's always the
and
hardest.
and AF-15.
Wow. Well, yeah, that's the one you gotta really
Those are
put.
those would be the cap on my collection if I finish that up. But at this point, the way the market is going, I don't think I'll be able to afford unless
Yeah.
I take a couple paychecks and put it towards it. You know what I
I
mean?
mean, unless you sell part of your other comic collection to, take some of that money and put it towards
Yes,
that.
yes. If anyone wants to buy it off me,
Yeah, because I know AF, well, 1 through
those,
10 and AF-15. I mean, that's
yeah,
that,
AF-15 has been selling. I mean, it's up and down, but I think it's been selling pretty steadily at around like 8 to 10,000.
wow.
In the last 6 to 8 months.
No, what's
I
that
mean,
for what? Like a 1-0
that's raw.
or
That's raw.
that's raw. Okay.
That's raw. That's raw. If you're
But
getting
is
into
that
great, if you're getting
raw
into graded,
but is that raw like uh fair? Is it in fine condition? Is it?
I mean, the higher the price, the
I know,
better
the
the
better the
condition,
grade,
right?
typically.
So,
Right.
I mean, I'm trying to think of what the last one. The last one I saw sell was a 5.5. I think it went for like 8 something.
Wow, that's
So
actually
you
not
know,
bad.
mid. That's not bad. I mean, my collection, I try to get like threes when they get
Right.
up to that. You know, a three. I'd be happy with a three. My To be fair, uh, my number 4 is coverless, so it doesn't. You know, it's complete, but it just doesn't have the cover on it.
Right.
So
But at least, that's
at least I
that's
have it. At least I
yes.
have it.
See, something like that I could see coverless because that's a grail. That's a grail book. That's
Yeah.
something you
I'll,
you buy it any way you can.
we've talked about coverless before. I'll share my
Yes.
one. I'll share my one piece of ASM. It's not the whole book. I'll show you.
Right,
I'll show
right.
you this one here. I don't know if you could. Can you tell from the Marvel value stamp what issue this is?
I mean, I'm not into value stamps, but I mean, obviously the Hulk is there.
The Hulk is there. Okay. I'll take it out. I don't know if I can't see the chat, so I don't know if anyone's in there.
Um, no, I mean, just they've been quiet, just watching. It looks like
Okay,
4 people
that's
watching
fine.
right now.
All right, so here I'll hold up this is the centerfold. See if you can.
Okay.
Yeah.
ASM 129.
ASM 129. This is the
Yeah,
centerfold.
Punisher's a dead giveaway. So
Yep, this is the centerfold for the first appearance of the Punisher.
nice.
I bought it off a guy on there's a Facebook page for coverless, and the guy was he was piecing it out, so I bought
Right.
a couple pages, including the centerfold. One of the
Okay.
pages I sold. One of the pages I sold to a friend of mine because he needed it for to complete, to marry to one that he already had, but it was missing that
Right.
page. Yeah, I put that in backwards. And then so that helped him out.
Okay.
I didn't pay much for that. But then I got this pre-COVID. So now if I got it, it would probably be 5 times of what I paid.
Yeah. I
You
mean,
know,
I honestly never knew that there was a market for coverless books. I mean, I know kind of
yep.
grail stuff, but non-grail, honestly, I mean,
You know, I'm not surprised that people want coverless. I mean, like for that, and
right,
he had a book. It needed page. You get one that's had it. Maybe it's missing some other different pages, and you find one that you can take the page out
right,
and make a whole book out of it. I mean, for a collector, that's great, right?
right, exactly.
I mean, as far as non-Grail stuff, first appearance type stuff, sure, why not, right?
Yeah,
Wolverine, everyone wants 180 for his first appearance, right?
of course. Absolutely.
So I'll push that one. I like pushing the 180 as his first appearance. That's my gig. Right? 181 is his first cover appearance.
Yeah, that's true.
Prove
Yes, yes.
prove me wrong. I don't care what
I
CGC
know. I
puts
know.
on their labels.
180. He's at the last panel, all the way in the back. That's a cameo, and I gotta
It's
admit,
I mean, I won't go into that because there's so
no,
many
no. I want
boxes
to hear
that
your opinion because
there's so many boxes. There's so many boxes that one panel checks, right? Full
right.
appearance. You got his name. He talks in the
Yes.
panel. So, I mean, to me, that's the first appearance. You know his name,
Right.
right? Cameo. Sometimes you don't know the character's name, right?
True.
They don't say nothing, or you see a shadow or a hand, or just
Right.
their silhouette, or maybe they don't sit. They're just there in the background.
Right.
He's in costume. I mean, a lot of people say, well, he has more of a role in 181. Of course he does, because it's the next issue in
Yes.
the line. But
I mean,
whichever one you fall to, I mean, that's fine.
right.
I mean, it'd be 180 for me, but 181 is the better cover, right?
Yes. Oh,
because he's
yes.
on the cover.
Of course.
I mean, there's no arguing that point.
No.
But
Hold on 1 second. Well,
so
obviously,
anyway,
I can and never will own an Incredible Hulk 181.
but you have the 180.
No, I don't have. Please, I'll never own any of those. I have. This is a reprint. I don't know. I've
I
never
have
really
that one.
seen much of this one because this was from the 80s.
Yeah, I have that one.
Okay.
I got that at the newsstand.
Right. Okay. So, and this is obviously a reprint, and behind it, I've got the True Believers, which has a copy of the actual cover, and this is of 181.
Right.
Okay. But in my opinion, just to throw my 2 cents in, if you can recognize the character, whether or not you know their name, if you see them, yo, what's up, Jay Salsa? Sorry.
Hey, Jay.
So if you see a person in costume, even if they don't say anything, and even if they're in one panel, okay,
Right.
it's an appearance.
Right.
Right. Forget cameo. A cameo to me is just a fancy word of saying, oh, he was there for a short time, but that character was there.
Right.
Okay. That should be a first appearance. Period.
Right. So here's my problem with like things like that, right? So we're looking at it from 2022. That was
right.
What, 1970 something?
Like 73, 75, something like that.
Right. So we're looking back. So
right.
Perspective is different from that point of view. So let's take a modern book. Let's say it happened in a modern book. Right. Would that be a cameo or a first appearance now?
They would still call it a cameo. It's like Punchline.
You think so?
Yes.
Yeah, Punchline didn't. Well,
yes.
Punchline's first appearance is her first appearance is that what Batman.
It's a Batman. It's not Batman. It's Batman 89, but it's also You're the Villain number 3.
Number 3.
But in the You're the Villain number 3, she has a cameo. While in Batman 89, it's a full appearance. That's why that's the one that people look to.
Right.
Okay. So, but she's got a cameo, and it came out the exact same day.
Right.
It's an appearance.
I'd have to go back and see what she did in that cameo. I don't think she did anything in that cameo, right?
No.
So I mean, that might be
she didn't do anything.
Right. So that might be qualified as a cameo.
Right. And I get
because
that,
she doesn't say anything. We don't know her name.
Right.
Until the following issue. All right. It's definitely a cameo.
Yes.
Where in this cameo, where they're calling it a cameo, we know his name. He talks.
Right.
He's full body.
Right.
And in costume. But they call that cameo. But like I said, we're looking at it from a different perspective.
Right.
Right. So let's say let's say CGC was around in 1972 or 3, whichever it might be.
Would be a mess.
Would they have called it a cameo or a first appearance then?
I think they would have done the same. They would have called it something else. Okay, because this is CGC we're talking about.
Yeah, they would have called it a, unknown property or something.
Yeah, or clone.
Who knows? But that's getting off topic, I guess.
A reprint.
Well, I don't know if that's my 2 cents on the 180, 181.
We won't discuss that. And I don't want to get into CGC.
Send all the hate mail to my IG, I guess. So.
Yeah, no. I know I need to put your information in. Every time I tried I had saved everything, and when I went to put it in, it wouldn't let me save the changes. So hopefully, once this is done, I'll add your information there. So
yeah, a lot of times you can do it better after the fact.
Yeah. So, I mean, I'm learning as I go along with this thing, because I'm getting more and more into this.
I've never been on your end where I've had to run the whole thing. Usually, because I have been on a few other shows, but they're usually the ones running it.
Right. and it's interesting. I have to admit I like it, you know, and I'm trying to use it to, you know, to spin and you know, get people to buy this stuff, you know. So
Right.
because on Whatnot I can only show so much. Well, here, like I said, my goal is to show as many as I can.
Right.
And if anyone wants
Well,
to see it, they could just go through the video. Okay. And if there's something that they like, then they could DM me. While on Whatnot, once the show is over, it's over. You can't rewatch it.
right. Yeah.
You
That's
know,
true.
so,
That's
and I
true.
have to admit, my wife gave me this idea.
Yeah, and it's not a bad idea.
No, it's not.
A preview of your show. I mean,
Right.
they let you put
Or,
videos on there. Yeah, the problem with Whatnot is you really have a short time to go through your stuff that
right.
that you want to sell, and you kind of hope it gravitates to the people that are coming in and looking to buy, right?
Yeah. See,
So
that's why what to me, what they should have is people such as yourself. Okay. You don't just come and, oh, no giveaway. All right, bye. You know,
oh,
and
yeah,
that
yeah,
pisses me off to no end. All right. It really
right.
does.
Yeah, we've
Um,
talked about this about what kind of changes they go, but go ahead.
yeah, you know, that this whole thing with the giveaway train, which is what I call it. Okay, that people
Oh,
ride, you know, they ride the giveaway train, hopping from
yeah,
show to show looking for a free book, you know.
right, yeah,
And and what and Thorough from Keep It Thorough Comments, he went into this yesterday, and I agree with him that, you know, when when people win a book, okay, you know, for a giveaway, they're not just the person who's the seller isn't just giving the book away. All right. This is
right,
not just the cost, the only cost involved.
right,
Okay. You got the bag and board, you got the Gemini
right,
mailer, you have any
mm-hmm,
bubble wrap that's in there, the
mm-hmm,
tape that's used, okay, the paper that the label is printed on, and the packing
right,
slip. Okay. So it's more than just this.
right, and don't forget you're paying for shipping.
Right. We're paying for all that,
Yeah,
you know. So instead of like
so
that $3-4 book turns more into an $8 to $10 book, you know, with
right, so
everything.
let's say you got $5 in shipping, $3
Right.
on the book.
Yeah.
Let's say a
A
buck a
dollar.
piece
The
for
Gemini mail is the Gemini mail is $1.
right. Let's say $1 for the mailer, $1 for the bubble wrap, $1 for the label. So there's another $3, right? Right
Right.
now you're in for almost $12
Yeah. You know,
on a
and
freebie. On a
no, and yet there are some people, you know, I mean, especially the bigger stores, you know, they'll give away a $10 to $15 book.
mhm.
You know, so that winds up being close to $30 that they're putting in for a giveaway.
Yeah, yeah. Well, and if I mean, great. Granted, if they want to do it, that's fine.
Right, right,
But
because they're a
but
business.
they have
Yeah,
any kind of these bigger places, they have a resource.
right, which is
Maybe
what I
that
was
book didn't maybe they didn't pay $30 for that book. Let's say
right.
they only
No,
paid
they probably
$5 for
pay
that book.
like $2 for
You
it.
know, but you're thinking, hey, I'm getting a $30 book,
Yes.
but they're only out $5. But that really doesn't matter, right?
Right. No, it
If
doesn't.
you're not reciprocating that freebie by staying
Yes.
into that stream and say, hey, thanks for the free, thanks for putting up the giveaway. Let me
Right.
see what else you got, and I'll buy something from you.
Right.
So you get something out of that freebie.
Exactly. Which is like I know like you, Webhead Joey, uh what's his name? He Hollywood, you know that
Hmm.
you guys came in, you won something, but then you stuck around and said, you know what, that book is in great condition.
Mm-hmm.
Let me see what he really has, you know.
Right.
And of course, you guys have I've saved my
So
bacon more times than I can count. And but you've been also rewarded because of the quality of the books that I wind
right.
up sending you, which is great. And I thank you for the bottom of my heart for being a loyal buyer on Whatnot.
Well,
And not just
your stuff is great. So I mean, I'm not worried about getting something from you and having to come to me and be like, what the hell happened to this thing?
Yeah.
You know, I know when it comes,
And
when you're sending
right.
me, when I get something of yours, it's going to come the way it's pictured. And so I'm pretty confident in buying off of you
Right.
right then and there. So
And
there's
yet,
that, you know.
unfortunately, despite what Whatnot has tried to do, there's still a number of sellers, from what I've heard, that still send their books in like jiffy bags with no protection, and when
Yeah,
the
I
customer
mean,
gets it, when the buyer gets it, the book is shot to crap,
right.
so
Yeah, and I don't get that. I mean, if you're on a platform that's selling collectibles, you
yes,
should know how to handle collectibles. Where
exactly,
was
yes,
I? I was somewhere talking about it, and oh, I think it was one of the Star Wars groups on Facebook. I
okay,
had a, I have a, I have a Star Wars Return of the Jedi kids table for sale, right?
right,
And the guy asked me, "Are you shipping it, or are you having someone else ship it? Like taking it down to UPS and having them do it or whatever?" I said,
okay,
"No, I'm going to do it myself because not everybody knows how to handle collectibles like the collector does,
right.
or should know
You
how to.
should know, right,
You know, like I should know how to handle my stuff so that you get it the way I had it, so it doesn't show up at your door in 20,000 pieces where you have to put it together with super glue
right,
just to figure out
exactly,
what the hell it was." So yeah, I mean, not everybody knows how to handle it, but when you're on a platform selling nothing but collectibles, no, it doesn't matter what it is,
right.
you know, you should know how to ship it, how to
How to
handle
ship
it,
it, how to pack it, how to keep it safe.
how to get to your customer in one piece.
Yep,
Like I said, it doesn't matter what it is. You know, could be a widget or whatever. Could
right.
be, even if it's
Pokemon
a,
card.
a Pokemon card. Sure,
Yeah,
nobody wants their Pikachu pet, right?
yeah, exactly.
I certainly don't.
No, and I mean, I've had people that send me stuff, and I question why they're in business because the bag
Hmm,
is it sucks.
right. The only excuse is if you're buying from someone overseas.
Yeah.
A lot because the what did
Yeah,
I say? I can't.
Jay Saul said if it's double bagged, I think it's okay to ship in a jiffy bag. It works at the grocery store.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I want my eggs cracked there. So
Exactly. I
you
want my
know,
banana squished.
yeah.
Yeah.
So the overseas market. Say you're buying. I don't even have. Do I have one handy to show? Oh, here we go. Oh, okay. So let's say you're buying from overseas. You're gonna buy a Umbrella, right?
Oh, nice. Hombre
One of
araña.
these. So you're gonna buy one of these from, you don't know who, overseas, right?
Right.
But the way they handle their collectibles or their comics are different than us because the European market doesn't recognize bag and boards. They don't bag and board their comic books.
Really?
They don't. Nope. They just, it's just put it in a pile
Are you
like
serious?
you had like you just bought them at the store. So they'd all
Right,
be
right. Yeah.
like that. They don't bag and board them. That's something that U.S., Canada, maybe the UK does.
Right.
But like anything like Poland, Italy,
Oh,
the
damn.
European
I didn't
Union,
know that.
even south of that, like especially in like Brazil
Yeah.
and things like that. Now, I'm not the best person to talk about that. Uh, Roybal would be the one to talk to about all the foreign stuff, but that stuff, like I said, they don't bag and board it. So if it comes in a mailer
Right.
with nothing and it's just a comic, please put up some incense and pray to whatever God you pray to that came in one piece without a hole in it, or
Right.
nobody decided to bend it and cram it and stuff it into whatever you have for a mailbox.
Yeah, I forgot what book it was. I bought. It was like about 4 or 5 months ago, and it was a Star Wars book. I bought it on eBay, and the guy had a great rating. Okay, it was like 99.4% rating. So when I see something that high, I'm pretty comfortable. That I know that okay, I'm gonna get it, no problem. It's gonna be shipped correctly. When I
Right.
got it, there was no bag, and there was a bag. There was no board at all.
Mhm.
There was no cardboard, nothing. Okay, and I was shocked that it arrived in my doorstep with no spine ticks.
Wow, you're lucky.
Okay, so the comic
Lucky.
gods, yes,
Yeah.
the comic
That's what
gods
I'm
protected
saying.
that book.
Yeah, I mean, sometimes you're lucky.
Yeah,
Sometimes it comes.
yeah,
Sometimes it comes. Like shaped like one of those swans you get at the restaurant at the end of your meal.
yeah,
It doesn't look like it's supposed to, and that's a shame because let's say it doesn't matter how much you pay for the comic, but let's
yeah.
say it's
No,
$100. Let's say it's $100 comic. Now that book's worthless.
yeah. Oh
It's
man,
worthless. It's worthless. Now you got to go through
the
the
hassle
hassle
of
of trying
returning
to
it.
get your money back.
Hmm.
Hopefully you bought it through, even if you bought it off of Facebook or whatever, goods and services, and you're good on that.
Yeah,
You know, because I always try to do that. There's times when I'll buy off of there, and the guy, friends and family only. I'm like, listen, I don't know you.
right.
I've never done business with you. For the first few times, it's going to be goods and services. If you can't do that,
Then we're not having
I'm gonna
business. Yeah,
I'll move on. I'll find the book somewhere else. It doesn't have to be from you.
yeah, exactly. No,
You
no,
know,
you 100% correct, man.
because as
Yeah,
soon as you do that, as soon as you drop that money into, you don't know if it's going to come to you or not.
right. And if you're gonna get it the way you see it on the screen,
Right. Or the one you saw on the screen.
right,
Right. So you could have ordered this book.
right, and the one that you get
The one you
has a
come
chunk missing.
might have the taken off of it, or might look like Mickey Mouse chewed on it. You know.
Where'd you get that one from, though? I've never.
Uh,
I mean, I've seen foreign books, but
yeah, I think I got this one off one of the foreign collector sites on Facebook.
Oh,
I
cool.
have a few. I'll pull up some of them out. Let's see what I got here. I
Yeah,
got
we gotta
that
show
one.
some
I
of your
got
good stuff, man.
this one. I got from a Facebook seller I know. So this is La Masa, or the Hulk.
Wow.
This is Peter Parker. Peter Parker as Spider-Man.
Oh, damn, that's pretty cool.
So yeah, I like this one. This one's a nice one. This one isn't foreign. That's all I have right handy.
I was
But I have more somewhere.
right. I was ignorant, um, about comics being sold overseas.
Mhm.
Okay. I knew that comics were American, but I always thought that, we were the only ones that made
Right.
and printed comics until I saw this one book. I was probably about 24 years old, and it was Death's Head. Okay.
Oh, that's it. Yeah.
And it was a British, it had a
Hmm.
British logo on it,
Yeah.
and I was like, what the hell is it? What, Marvel UK? What the hell's Marvel UK? And when I opened it, I was like,
Oh,
damn, this is great. Yo. And it's from
it.
England?
Yeah. That says the good one. Now the Marvel UK branded stuff that was the domestic product. That wasn't
Yes, it
from
was.
the.
Yes.
Yeah, it wasn't from the UK.
No, but this particular
But
one,
but
yeah,
the Death's Head character is
character,
a
no,
UK
is
character.
made here. Yeah. It's like Captain Britain.
Right.
Right. Captain Britain was made here. Yes.
Yeah.
Let's see. Jay Salsa says, I have Batman Elseworld German variant, the one with Lobo in the bat suit. Oh, it just came back a 9.6 from CGC.
Wow.
Dude, nice, man.
Yeah.
Well, dude, you gotta take a picture and post it on Instagram, man. I want to see that.
Yeah, I'd like to see that too. But the foreign books, he got a 9.6 on that one. Good. A lot of them aren't going to come back 9.6.
No, because I heard that the paper stock on them is pretty flimsy.
Well, it depends. I mean, some of the countries have a thicker paper,
right?
But as the time going on, the paper's starting to get less and less. Like the older stuff, it's still paper like our paper would have been.
Yeah, no, our paper, forget it. Like it's so thin, and it yellows pretty easily. But I mean, the current stock right now obviously will last 20, 30 years, and it won't even change color.
It really shouldn't, unless you're, a smoker or, you have a house fire. I mean, God forbid.
Oh, let's see. He said, there's a Raw on eBay right now. All right, so let me check this out. Let's see. We got Batman. What is this? It's Elseworld.
So
German.
that would be I'm not sure what the German name of it would be.
Damn, that's expensive. Hold on a second. Let me do this. We'll share the screen. But I still want to see that that grade, man. So, wow, this is going for $800. This almost looks like a Sam Keith cover, like from the Max.
Mm-hmm.
That's what it reminds me of. So this is Lobo in the Batman suit. Pretty interesting. Holy cow, man. That's let's see, can we no, this is just the bottom part. Oops. Here we go. Wow, that's a pretty that's
a nice one. I think I've seen that one before.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I've seen that one before.
Wow, that is pretty cool though. Even the gargoyle looks pretty menacing with the chain in his hand, man, and a can of beer in the other. Not bad, man.
No, that's a good one. Like I said, the high grade on that's good. I can see that better over there.
Here we go. But yeah, no, like I mean, I don't have anything close to that, because like I said, as you know, I pretty much only have modern books. But
yeah. But there's modern. You can get modern foreigns. I mean, there's plenty of modern foreigns out there.
I still haven't found. I've got to look for my.
The only thing I'll say is I wish when I was in Italy, that I had thought about. I mean, I thought about it because I did get some at the newsstand, but I didn't think about going to like specialty shops to look for back issues and stuff like that. And back then, when I was there, it would have been I would have been super cheap. I probably would have cleaned out the store.
Yeah, no kidding, man.
Because if you did find a specialty shop, they probably weren't selling them very much, and they probably would have given them. They probably would have given to me like by the bag full because they probably had them stacked up high in the back or something, and just wanted to get rid of them. Well, who knows? Yeah. I'll never know. That was so long ago.
Right. There's also a lot of the Euro variants are really nice.
Yeah, a lot of them have either different covers or the covers are a little different, or maybe they use an interior art or an entirely different artist altogether. Oh, you know what? I do have one more to show. Here, hold on.
Oh, okay.
Let me see if I can grab it out of
Oh,
here.
I don't know what I did with my Batman 655 book. First appearance of Damian Wayne.
Well, you were looking for that earlier.
Yeah, I haven't had a chance to find it. Pretty much been helping my daughter with her homework and everything. So,
What a good dad.
try.
That's all you can do.
Yeah.
Oh,
Hold on one second.
that's commodity. Did he leave? Hold on. I can't see the screen. Okay, he left. Yeah, I'll try to. I'll wait for him to come back. Oh, there he is. Okay.
All right, sorry about that.
No, you're fine. I figured you left, so I was like trying to find my. I have one slabbed.
I didn't realize I left my phone outside.
There we go.
Like, no wonder it's been quiet.
So this one is a this is a French Canadian one, right? So this one's signed by Jerry Conway.
Oh, nice. All right, hold on a second. And I should have done this before. Hold on.
Try to get it so it's. Oops.
Whoops. Hold on. Let me stop sharing.
Oh, other way.
No. Yep. No. There we go.
Okay. So this is a 5.0. Let's see if I can get it close to there so you can see.
Yeah, that's good. Spider-Man number 23.
Letonette. Spider-Man number 23. This is a Heritage Edition.
Signed by Jerry Conway.
Yep.
French Canadian edition. Oh, nice, man.
You can see that. And on the back, cool, it's got a whole different,
the back is different.
So it's got these. What are these? These are it's an article for you to get like the other. They're doing in the French Canadian. So this would be from Montreal.
Right.
In order to get French Canadian proper.
Right, to get those comics.
Yeah.
Nice, man.
I got that just recently. Most of my foreign ones that I get, I'm trying to get like all the Ramatut, first appearance of Ramatut.
Right.
In different foreigns. I got one from Mexico and Spain. I think I've got one from Portugal.
Right.
I got one larger edition from France. It's like a magazine size.
Those foreign ones could be worth some serious money one of these days.
Well, the foreign market is
it's tricky,
booming right now.
Right.
I mean, a lot of that stuff is now coming into favor because it's something new to collect.
Right. Let's see, Jay Salsa said that that Batman, he got it from Thorough and he bugged him for like 3 months. Well, I guess Jay Salsa, if you see something you like, hey man, you gotta get it.
Right. Yeah, absolutely.
But I have a friend on Instagram. His tag is Heroes Reborn Comics.
Mm-hmm.
So he was a vendor at the New York Comic Con, and he had on the back wall behind him we had set up, he had like at least, I would say probably a good 20-25 foreign comics there.
Sure.
And those weren't the only ones he had, but he had a few others. Mm-hmm. And we're visited by Comics and Culture. What's up? Another neighbor. So, it was interesting seeing some of those covers. And I know that if he's into them, then it's got to be booming a bit. So,
Right. Yeah. If you see retailers uh, gravitating to those, you know something's up,
Right.
right? So, and maybe they were already into them, but now they're popular, you know.
Yeah,
So like
exactly.
getting a first appearance of I don't know, Captain America or Spider-Man, you know, name whatever one you want to get, you know. So now you can get it from Italy. You can get an Italian version
Yeah.
or
A
a
Russian
German
version.
version.
Yeah.
Russian version, sure you could. I mean, it's a little, it's tough right now
Right. It's
because
tough.
of everything
Yeah.
going on in
But
the world. I mean, the world,
yeah, but
is
you
what it
still
is.
can.
But I'm
If
sure
you
there's
know, if
people.
you have, because of course, there are people, who have them, so if you find the right person,
Yeah, but like anything else, know what you're buying,
yep.
know what you're getting into, right?
And
So
no, and
look up Facebook pages like the Foreign Comic Collectors Group and things like that, and get to know what they've got and listen to them or talk to them and say, hey, I'm looking for this, or this guy's got that, and is that something that's legit, or is it a reprint? You know what you're getting into, just like anything else. So like buying a car, know what you're getting into.
uh, so the Foreign Comic Collectors Group, right?
Yeah, I believe that's the full name. It'll probably come up anyway.
Yeah, no, no, no. I just putting the name in the chat here. This is what you look for in
Right.
Facebook.
Yeah.
So and no, you're
They
absolutely right, because not everything, like the saying goes, not everything that glitters is gold. So not every
That's for
foreign
sure.
comic is gonna be worth something. You
Right.
gotta
I mean, and
know. Yeah, go ahead.
there's people who it doesn't matter what it is, right? Oh, I've got this from there, or this from
Right,
this country. It doesn't matter what book it is, but or maybe they're say, hey, oh, you know what? I'm going to try and get all these runs of Batman from, Spain. You
right.
know, why not?
But Jason also said there's a guy on Whatnot that sells Euro variants. He can't remember his name.
Yeah, I'm sure there's quite a few.
Yeah,
But that the
but
foreign comic collectors group, they have people on there that sell them. There, some of them are from those countries, so they have access to them. But like I said, they're getting hot. So these guys that are selling them now, they're getting wise to what we're selling them for.
right,
So maybe they can get it for
cheaper.
pennies on the dollar, right? And they sell it over to us. Well, now we're selling them for like, let's say it's the first appearance of Ghost Rider or something, and they're selling it for $1,500.
Yeah,
All right. So now they're catching up on their end, and so they're charging more, which is fine, right? But like for me, I'm not going to spend $1,500 for it, but someone will.
right,
There's always someone who will pay that much because they really want it. Now, like
exactly.
I said, in that for that foreign comic group, the moderator or the page runner there, Matt Roybal, he's he's very knowledgeable, and there's a lot of people on there, but
That's cool.
Matt's the main guy over there. He knows what he's talking about. If you ever go to that page and sign up and have questions, talk to him.
Right.
You know.
So Jay Salsa and you guys, that would probably be the best person to talk to. And just like everyone else on Whatnot, you always better to err on the side of caution. Be careful about who's selling. I mean, yeah, they have
Right.
the rating system, but been hearing stories about sellers that really aren't doing right by the buyers. Okay,
Right.
I had a question from someone who bought a $300 book, and
Mm-hmm.
while the front looked okay, when you pulled open the back was all smudged, and so it was not $300.
Right.
Far from it.
Right.
You know, so I told him that he should be able to call to email Whatnot and take a picture of the back and to try and work a way to get his money back.
Mm-hmm.
Um, but it's always know what you're buying. Look, what you want to call it? Well, let me
Well,
see. I won't buy from a why not sell a name. Well, GRG. Well, I'm not
I
GRG.
don't.
I'm CRG.
Yeah, yeah. You know, I think it stands for greed are great.
Yeah, I guess so.
Yeah, that's not a seller you want. Any
No,
greedy
no,
sellers.
exactly.
But when you're on these sites, even Whatnot, say, hey, can you walk through the book instead of
Right.
just throwing it up and putting it up for bid? Especially if it's a $300 book. Walk
Yeah.
around the book. Show me the spine. Show me the back. Show me
Show
the
me the back,
inside.
take it out,
You
and
know,
also, ask them if, especially if it's a book that's either an acetate cover or a foil cover, do they have gloves?
how many staples does it have? Are there 2 extra staples, or is it the regular 2? Because
Was it signed
yeah,
by Clayton Crane?
yeah, yeah, yeah. Well, I won't get into Clayton Crane.
No.
we'll leave Clayton
Hey,
Crane alone.
well,
I think he's had his
but this
fair
whole
share of
thing
it.
with,
But
but that's why, this whole thing with Clayton Crane aside, the whole thing with
yeah,
Black Flag, what's going on with Whatnot, CGC,
yeah,
CBCS. I mean, it's ridiculous.
yeah,
You know,
yeah.
you know,
There's too many people out there that yeah, everyone wants their money, right?
right?
So they're gonna do it any way you can. Now the thing with like the acetate cover, I'll make fun of it. How many staples do they have? But
Yeah.
in reality, it was just a cover slapped on an older book that they had, right?
Yes.
So where in does that lie? Does that, because you're already not telling, if you're already not telling us your print run. Like you ever watch, I've seen them on Cover Lovers, right? What's the run? It says 600, but what is it, right?
Right.
Well, they'll talk that up, and say, if it's not, because we all know how much the company tells you can get, right? So it's like 3,000 or 30, whatever it may be from Marvel, DC, whatever that they tell you can get printed for that
Right.
store exclusive. But now that it's like 600, right? For the rest of these books, because they're not letting you just do 600 books.
And they're not going to destroy them.
No, they're not going to. They're definitely not
No,
going to destroy them.
they paid money
But
for
like,
these books. Yeah.
and I said this in the chat on Cover Lovers the other day. I said, it's $600. It's 600 issues. That's probably just what's going on your website.
Yes.
So
Because
now
there's
you got
always
another.
something extra. Yep.
And if it's split in 3, is each company getting 600,
Right.
right? So now that leaves you with maybe another what would that be, 4, 8? That'd be an extra 1,200 unaccounted for
Right.
if you have 3 people going in on one book. If that's because I know I'm pretty sure Marvel doesn't do that, where they say, oh, you can do 600, sure, why not?
No,
And if they
because
do,
yeah.
they're going to up the price on it.
Oh, heck yeah.
They're going to, well, the less you get, the more the price of the book is going to be.
Yeah.
Which could account for some of these books being like $35 for
Well, because like with
who
the
knows, but
ratios, in order for them to get a 1 in 25, you need 25 printed of the regular for every one of the 1 in 25. So if you have, I don't know,
right.
let's say a good 100 of those
So
1 in 25s printed, you do the math. That's
right, so that's the key.
2,500 just with that alone.
Yeah, so that's the key behind the ratios, right? So you're getting a 1 in 25. Your shop had to order 25
25,
books
yep.
to get that 1 in 25, or 1 in 50. They had to order 50 copies, or 100, or they had to buy 1,000 of them just to get the Keanu Reeves signed Berserker.
Right. Oh, that was ridiculous. I'm sorry.
That was a mistake on their part, and they knew it.
Yeah.
because that book was 100% returnable. So if you ordered 1,000 books, you could sure as hell return all 1,000 books and keep
Keep that
that
one.
ratio.
Yeah.
Yep.
Let's see, Jay Salsa. I meant to put CRG. I don't want to put the full name. He might be in the chat. Haha, very funny.
The names have been changed to protect the innocent.
Yes, you know. But yeah, man, this whole thing and ratio covers, as sad as it is, because they're such a moneymaker. They're not going away anytime soon. You know, it's
not. I don't. It's not a money, but it's not a moneymaker for Marvel.
No, it's a moneymaker for
It's a moneymaker for Marvel in that you bought 25 copies of my book,
right?
Just to get that one, I don't know, Peach Momoko or Adam Hughes variant or whatever the variant might be.
Right.
Rose Besh. I guess that's the latest. Well, one, right? So.
Yeah, well, it's still between Rose Besh, Peach Momoko, and one of my favorites, David Nakayama. I mean, he does so many covers also. Yeah.
So that's the only incentive for Marvel. Now that 125 isn't going to make them money on the back end.
No.
That's where your flipper or your reseller come into play, and they're going to make the extra money on that. But did they buy 25 copies, or did they just buy the 1 in 25? Wherein is their
true.
Where's their market lie? Are they sitting on 50 books of the A or A and B covers?
Yeah.
That probably aren't worth the cover price.
And a lot of these books,
just to get that 1 in 25 by Peach Momoko or Delato, maybe let's say it's a Delato cover or an Art Ross 1 in 1,000 or 100 or whatever it might be. Maybe you're just going to go for that ratio and try to get it at ratio or a little over, because you don't want to put the money in to buy 1,000 copies of whatever it might be. Which it's crazy to even think, right?
Yeah,
oh, yeah, 1,000 copies.
I mean, and you still have to buy. I mean, I don't know how it works. Like, say you buy 500 copies, of one book, or even 250. Does that still count towards the 25, the 1 in 25, the 1 in 50, the 1 in 75, and the 1 in 100? Does it count towards those also? That would be that's my question, because I don't know how that works.
Say that again. So I can.
Because say you have, like, for example, a Batman anniversary book. It's 1 in 250, and it's signed by, and it's done by Jim Lee, right?
Right.
So does that also count towards the 1 in 25 ratio, the 1 in 50 ratio, the 1 in 100 ratio?
Right. So
do you have to buy an additional to get each of those as well?
So here's how it goes, right? You're ordering 250 copies. You're getting the 200, 1 in 250, right?
Right.
Say that. So there's a 1 in 25, a 1 in 50. Let's say there's 1 in 10 or whatever.
Right.
So for every book, you're getting a 1 in. So every 25 books, you're getting a 1 in 25.
Okay. That's not bad.
So you're getting, let's say you're getting, so what's that, 8? So that's 10 1 in 25s you're going to get for buying 250 copies.
Right.
Or 2 1 in 100 that you'll get for the 250 copies.
Right.
And then the 10s, well, math people, you can do it.
Yeah, no. I'm one of those.
But that's how it works. So you order, and same with store variants.
Yeah.
Stores, they order them, and they have to order 3,000 of them.
Oh, yes, they do.
They're getting the 125s. They're getting in the 1 in 100s, the 1 in 200s, the 1 in whatever it might be.
Right.
In that 3,000.
Let's see. Comic Culture was asking me if I'm going to Long Island Comic Con this weekend. I may be going to Long Island, but not to the con.
He's just going for a hot dog on the corner.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't blame you. I don't live near Long Island, so.
Yeah, no, you're not anywhere near here.
Yeah, I'm way up north in the mountains, practically. Not really, but near there.
Yeah. But let's see, we've been an hour and 15 minutes. I figured we could, I guess, cut it here, and I'd definitely love to have you back another time, man.
Anytime you want me to come in and come on, I'd be glad to come in.
Yeah, man.
Absolutely.
So let me
Great.
highlight you real quick, okay? And you let everyone know. Whoops. Hold on. Sorry about that. And I'm still getting used to doing this part. Let's hold on. Nope. Move you here.
Oh,
all right.
There I am.
And
hi guys.
let us know where we can find you. Okay.
So where am I here? I gotta point my finger up to right there. I gotta get the mirror effect, right? So all my social media platforms is Styxboy73, IG, Facebook. It might be Comics and Toys on Facebook. I have a few other that I don't really use that much. I also do I repost Star Wars news on the CNY Star Wars fan page. I have a Doctor Who page that I do.
Oh.
So, but mostly I'm on Styxboy73 here. YouTube, like I said, YouTube, IG, Facebook. Right. That's where you'll find me.
Oh, okay, excellent.
Yeah.
Oh,
sometimes you'll catch. Sometimes you can catch me on YouTube. I'll be playing Fortnite. So.
Or, you play Fortnite? I haven't played it in a while.
Yeah, so I play it in there, or I think lately I've been streaming to Twitch to try Twitch out to see how that goes.
Oh, okay.
I think more gamers watch on Twitch. I'm not 100% sure. I'm just trying different platforms just to see how it goes.
Oh, dude, man, that's great.
So that's it for me.
Yeah, I haven't played Fortnite in a while. I know you had given me an invitation to like an auction. So are you still doing that?
I haven't done that. I haven't done that in a while. So I'm hoping to get back in on that. I will let you know when I do, and I'll talk to them and get you on. Absolutely.
All right, cool.
And I'll help you out with that because it's a different animal.
Yeah, it is.
So.
I mean, like, I was on. Yeah.
You really got to know your clientele on there because some of those guys, they come in regularly and you kind of get to know what they want. Like some guys want the Batman Who Laughs stuff, or some just want Silver Age or Golden Age, and some want the modern stuff.
Right. But, no, that I know. I mean, because I was on Big Lion Cat's auction this past weekend. It was I think it was my first time. Like, I was on the New York Warriors, but that was months ago. Mm-hmm. So this was my first time on a YouTube auction since then. And
I'm not familiar with it.
With Big Lion Cat?
Yeah.
Well, he's been on here before. He's on one of the earlier videos.
Okay. Okay. I've seen him on here. Yeah.
Right. Okay. So well, again, a lot of my stuff was,
as far as watching the auction, I've never watched one of their auctions.
Right. It's the same rules and everything, you know. So I had put up stuff like, first appearance of Lobo, which is Omega Man number 3, Wolverine Origins number 10, which is the first appearance of Daken, Wolverine's son.
Right.
NYX number 4, which is the second appearance of X-23. The 4-issue set of Amazing Spider-Man from One More Day. X-23, the first miniseries, which explains her origin. Okay. Then, what was the last one? It was Miles Morales, the Ultimate Spider-Man, 1 through 6. So, and I sold nothing. Really? Nothing. Yes, nothing. And
not even the 1 through 6.
Nope.
Wow, not even that last one. That's surprising.
Yes. Okay.
I'll ask how much. How
I
much
mean,
did you
maybe
have
it
the one
was
through six
maybe
for?
my price point was a little high because like I was selling it for like
Yeah.
$85, $90,
For the
but
one through six. Wait,
for
for the
one through
ultimate,
six,
you were selling it for $90, and no one took it.
no one took it. The amazing, oh,
Fools.
also the Amazing
Fools.
Spider-Man #4, the
Yeah.
first appearance of Silk. I was selling it for 225. No, sorry, I was selling it for 200.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and no one took it.
Yeah.
No one.
That.
And some of the guys who were there with me, they were like,
Yeah.
no one's going out. You guys are crazy not to go after this book for
Right.
200.
So
But
the Ultimate Fallout, you've included the 4. It's an original 4.
right.
Right.
Well, no, not Ultimate Fallout. Let me show you the
Was your 4?
no, the NYX 4.
No, you said you had the Ultimate Fallout 1 through 6.
No. I said Miles Morales Ultimate Spider-Man 1 through 6. No, this series.
Oh, the second series.
Right. Okay.
Oh, okay. I was
Yeah.
thinking Ultimate Fallout.
No, yeah. Then where is, hold on. And NYX #4.
Yeah, I have that one.
Okay, because this is a second
Somewhere.
appearance. Right. And
Yeah.
so and this is about a $50 book still.
Right.
And again, that's also it's in pristine condition. That's not I would list it as near mint, but it's not. It's more of a near mint plus, even
Right.
mint condition.
Right.
But I try to keep it at near mint prices because people are gonna they want to see that bump up, so
Right. You can't tell people something's
right.
gem.
They have to
Right.
find out for themselves, and they have to be able to trust your word as they get to know you.
And I know, as good as your stuff is, not everything's gonna come back.
Right. Oh, I forgot about this too.
Nothing
And
comes back.
also
Nothing
this set. Yeah.
Now the McFarlane set.
Right. Okay. This I was selling for 60. Okay. Yeah. I'm see, you see, like the way you're shaking your head. Yes, I couldn't believe that no one was biting on any of this stuff.
Yeah. If that was a series I needed,
right,
I would have jumped on it.
Yes.
$60 is
And
a great
$60. Now, mind you, I would list those as very fine, but you saw how that first cover looked. They all look like that. Okay.
Right.
The colors are bright, so that's why I'm trying here, but man, I know this time of year is rough.
Yeah, this is going to be a hard sell this time. Christmas coming up, and
right.
But things like that. Maybe you get someone who's looking for that for a Christmas present. For someone.
I know that. Someone told me today. Someone told me today that and I hope that they mean what they said, that they're gonna look me up on Instagram because there were a number of books that they saw that they definitely want to try and do a deal on. So, I mean, I do have an Ultimate Fallout 4, but I would list it as very fine because there's like there's a white mark near one of the staples, and there's a couple of spine ticks on it. So
the white mark is where you took off the acetate cover.
yeah, that's exactly where I took it off.
I thought so. Yeah.
Hey, I had to take it off after the Black Flag Gate, But like I have it listed on Macari right now for $375, and that's a fair price point. Okay, and someone didn't even accept that; they wanted it even lower. I was like, and I had to tell the guy, dude, it's $425 in fair and very fine condition. I can't go that much lower, I mean,
right. You might as well just give it away at that point.
Yeah.
And if you do, give it to me.
Oh, you'll be the first one.
Okay, good, good. I'm glad to hear that. Good.
But in any case, I mean, I know we've extended this a
Yeah.
little bit more.
Where are we at? Yeah, we're right about an hour and a half. Not
An
that
hour
bad.
and a half, yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm using the free version of StreamYard right now, so I know that there's a limit to the number of hours I can do each month. So
No, yeah, an hour and a half is fine. But yeah,
Yeah.
next time you run up and you want me on, just give me a holler. I'd absolutely come on with you.
definitely, man, dude, I enjoyed myself.
Yeah,
And
I did too. Thanks for having me.
thanks. And I want to thank you once again for your support. Oh, you had Comics and Culture, save on shipping, give me the deals, because he lives right here, so I could walk it over to him. Hey, man, if you want to buy it, check out Macari. Give me a holler.
So he's trying to muscle in on my. Okay, I got it. I'll remember that.
But dude, thank you again for your support, not just in promoting the show, but being on my Whatnot channel and your encouraging words. I really do appreciate it, man.
Not a problem, man.
All right, man. So that's going to be all for tonight, everyone. I hope that you have a good night. If you whatever comics you got today, I hope that they turned into gold, and I hope that you didn't spend too much money. And in case you guys are wondering, next week is Thanksgiving. Okay, and that holiday's sneaking up on us, man. A week from tomorrow.
Yeah.
So you guys save some of your money to buy some turkey, some ham, okay, potato salad, and whatever your
don't be like me. Don't be like me and go comic book shopping on Black Friday. My comic shop will have everything for $1. So.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, what else can I get? Oh, I need that.
Yeah, exactly, man.
Pull that. That's just what I do every year for Black Friday. They always have that deal.
All right, man. Well,
hey
guys, remember, collect what you like, and comics are great, and so are you.
Have a good night, guys.